Hey guys, it's Chris Wong. For this video, I'd like to talk about why it's important to live below your means in order to become a successful investor. So as a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy interested in building a portfolio. If you live paycheck to paycheck and you have nothing to invest, then you cannot build a portfolio if you spend your entire paycheck trying to live your life. So if you make $5,000 a week and you spend $5,000 a week, then there's nothing to invest. And in order to invest, you have to have some dollars to put into your brokerage account and then buy the investments and then let it compound for months and years. If you live above your means or at your means, then you're going to have to work harder at your job or your business in order to try to earn more income to pay off the debt. And if your debt's not paid off, interest gets generated, and then you end up spending more money just to try to live the lifestyle you're living. Living below your means is what you choose to do. So even if you have a low paying job, then you have to adjust your lifestyle to live below what you make in order to build up your investments. So even if you lose your job and all of a sudden you have to work a job that pays a lot less, then you have to adjust your lifestyle to spend less than what your current income is in order to have your investments build up. Living with your parents in your 20s or even your 30s, it can be a big help to live below your means, but it doesn't mean that just because you live with your parents that you automatically live below your means. I've met people who live with their parents and they actually spent their entire paycheck financing their car. So they were just living a lifestyle trying to impress other people, looking rich, but they were still broke and there was still no money to invest. Living with your parents can be a big help to live below your means, but that's only if you actually have the mindset, and that's only if you have the actual goal to live below your means. So I still live with my parents longer than expected based on social expectations, but it didn't bother me. I would just live with my parents because my job was close to home for several years, and I was just waiting until I found someone to settle down with. And then when I got married, then I moved out. But it didn't mean that I lived for free 100%. I still gave some money to my parents out of courtesy for letting me stay there. In order to try to build your portfolio, your savings, you cannot build a portfolio and buy the most expensive car trying to impress other people if your entire paycheck goes towards trying to pay off your car. You gotta buy one that's actually affordable for your budget. So that means you have to buy a car that doesn't look attractive to other people but can still get you from point A to point B. Then you have to do that for some time. And then when you get to a good portfolio where you can get a more expensive car to impress other people, if that's still living below your means, then go for it, if that's your choice. So living below your means can also reveal more about your social circle. It can reveal more about the people around you. Because if all you do is spend money above your means just to impress other people, and then you decide to live below your means because you're on a financial journey, if they stop talking to you because you want to follow a financial independence retire early path, then they may not be the right friends for you. Good friends who support your goal to achieve financial independence, whether they want to do it themselves or not, will still be in your life no matter what. It's also important to live below your means and invest because your employment is not permanent. Things can happen. You get a new boss, and then you can lose your job. Your boss will be rude to you. You get a new employee. The new employee makes the job miserable, or the industry tanks and there's a layoff, or even like you get injured and you can't work and you can't make money. And even if you go through all the proper paperwork, it may take forever to get your first paycheck after applying for claims. So it's always best to live below your means to protect you in case any changes happen at work. So instead of relying on your job income, then it's important to live below your means to build up your investment portfolio. And then in the long term, the investment portfolio can protect you in case you lose your job. But it does take time. It takes effort to build it up. A high-paying job can help faster but only if you want to live below your means and put effort towards living below your means. So someone who makes $50,000 but spends $40,000 a year only has $10,000 left to invest for the entire year. If someone makes $100,000 and spends $95,000 a year, then in theory, they only have $5,000 left to invest. So it doesn't matter what your income is. It's based on how much you have after all expenses. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you guys for watching.